All right, I think still haven't got that sorted out there. Dropped frames like crazy. Settings. What am I dealing with? Drop this down to maybe that's enough. All right. See if I keep dropping frames like crazy. All right, everybody. If you've returned to the live stream, I apologize for that drop. You have missed the volleyball and junior high and 7th grade football boys. I've got that part recorded. We'll just have to see if I can get that back up at some point for everybody to see. Looks like my frames are staying stable. I'm not dropping anymore. I tell you what, I had big plans for this whole thing, but it's what happens when you make big plans. Everything wants to fail. Any event, like I said, the junior high boys and 7th grade and junior high boys out here running a few little drills. If you've been paying attention to Facebook, you saw earlier I'd said that the internet wasn't wanting to cooperate. It'd just be going to YouTube. Hopefully, if you are watching right now and somebody is wondering why, you can give them an answer and let them know what's going on, that things just didn't want to work tonight. Hopefully, by the time next week rolls around, we will have these internet issues sorted out and be ready to go for the benefit games with Atkins. And the boys coming in to sideline here to get them something to drink, be hydrated. Like I said, while we were offline, it is a warm one. And hopefully when the sun goes down a little bit, it will get a little bit nicer. I know last night it got better after sundown. But still got a few good weeks of some warm weather from the sounds of it. Sitting here trying to decide what's going on next. I look at my run sheet. Junior high football, they'll call names, walk across the field. They will do their plays and scrimmage. Well, they have done that. So let me check here on Facebook. Well, I guess my post on Facebook didn't even go through earlier. Man, I tell you what, technology is frustrating. Bear with me here. I'm trying to get the link for everything posted so that people in Wildcat Nation can come and find the stream if they want to watch it. Okay. Don't want to change any of that. Posted. Come on. It's like everything kind of, I don't know if it's the heat. It's like anybody that knows anything about electronics, heat and electronics do not mix. And like I said, this press box is extremely warm, but like I said, if you're out there and you were watching currently and you know somebody that's trying to find the live stream, let them know. We're not on Facebook tonight. The link for the YouTube is in a post on Wildcat Nation right now. If they go out there and click that link, they'll be brought directly to the live stream. And as I said, I apologize for the issues. It's kind of out of my control, though. And it looks like we have 8 viewers right now. Got a good crowd of people here in Wildcat Stadium tonight. Like I said, lots of people here for the 4 different groups that we will be introducing. And like I said, 2 of those groups have been introduced already. That being volleyball and junior high football. And we got some of these boys are decked out in practice gear. Looks like we're going to get maybe a few little scrimmage plays.
Quarterback for your Wildcats, number 12, Hudson McAllister.
Like I said, while we were offline, I put the camera in on Hudson McAllister. He is returning as quarterback for the junior high boys. And if you, my camera's wanting to try to go blurry. That's another issue. I don't understand. But Hudson McAllister, if you haven't seen any of his little training videos that get posted to Facebook, kid is he's a special athlete. He could be one of the best we've ever seen come through Hector. And like I said, well, I'll go ahead and I'll throw this back up on screen. Junior high football Cats last season 5-3, 4-0, won the conference championship. Oh, a little pitch out does not go quite the way they wanted it to. But yeah, a good season. The only teams really that beat the junior high boys last year were, I think, some early games there in the season of conferences, higher classification teams like Quitman and Lavaca, and I don't remember who that third loss was to, but after that they got into a groove in conference and did not give up. Won every game. Said I apologize for the camera being back so far, because when I try to zoom in, it's going blurry on me. There you see the speed of Hudson McAllister.
That would have been good enough for a Hector Wildcat touchdown.
Scott down there playing with the crowd a little bit. Yeah, they decided to blow the whistle on that one because Hudson would have been gone. Nobody was there around him. Handoff up the middle to number 4, Gavin Lusk. Gavin Lusk, another kid that we'll be keeping an eye on this season. Able to get some good runs there for the Wildcats last season. just a good kid anyway. Handoff goes to Gavin Lusk again. Gavin around the right side. Beats some contact, and they're going to blow the whistles. Another good run.
Here's stop by number 18, Easton Pruitt.
Said if you heard Scott, stopped by Easton Pruitt. Screen may go black for just a second. Hold on. See if I can get the zoom in now.
Pass is complete. Number 11, David Warren for a Hector Wildcat touchdown.
You probably heard Scott. Had a good pass by Hudson McAllister to David Warren, and that would be a Wildcat touchdown if this were an actual game. You've got to imagine that beyond Hudson's training visits that he does, he's getting some pointers by Coach Gaines down there. You see Coach Gaines giving up the hand signals there to Hudson, and a lot like Tanner got when Tanner was coming through the system. Hudson up the middle, and he's in. That would be a 2-point conversion for the Wildcats in a real game setting. Talked to a few of these coaches. Lots of talent that they're looking forward to having come through the ranks here in the junior high. I know Coach Riley out there, he told me that we're going to have some kids on here that it's going to be very special athletes and players for them as we move forward. So switching sides now, McAllister going to keep it himself. Go up the middle, tried to make some things happen. I believe he started from inside the end zone, so he made it up a little bit past the 10. Actually, they're going to have the ball right there on the 15. So another good run by Hudson McAllister. Like I said, no contact here in these little scrimmages, but McAllister pass over to Gavin Lusk. Lusk weaving his way through. They're going to blow the whistles. Over at my computer, you can see those view numbers going back up. Appreciate y'all joining on with us. And, like I said, sorry about the internet issues to begin with. McAllister again. He looked like he was thinking about pitching it out, but decided to just hold on to it and take it himself. Whistle's going to blow. And they're going to run another play from right here about midfield. See that H down there painted out? I think from what I understood, we got some sort of machine that's capable of putting an H on the field for us. That comes in quite handy if any of y'all know any of my history at all. Me and other folks have spent some time out there painting H's on the field, painting Wildcats on the field. If they get something that can map that out, make things a little bit easier on everybody, then that is a welcome change, and that'll be nice to see. A big blue H in the middle of the field this season, not just for homecoming. Yeah, and some of the straightest yard lines I have ever seen this field have. And I see Jackson Taylor walking around down here underneath us. Wildcat quarterback last season for the senior high squad. a big-time player himself. Hudson looking around, gonna fling it out, and caught. And that'd be another Wildcat touchdown.
Touchdown Wildcats. Number 11, David Warren.
They gave me a few rosters for some of these teams, but I did not get one officially for senior high and junior high squads football. So that'll be waiting until next week. I know that Coach Cooper has told me that he'll have me some proper rosters ready to go. Handoff. And around the right side.
Two-point version is good. Number 15, Connor Powell.
Number 15, Connor Powell, taking it in for what would be a 2-point conversion. Wildcats doing well on their running their plays. They know got some good routes, and so far looks pretty disciplined. Haven't seen anybody making any jumps. Of course, they wouldn't be. Nobody's throwing any flags, and you know it's no pressure situation. So switching sides again. We have Hudson McAllister back here, ready to start a whole new series. Looked like he was going to hand off. Now he's going to pitch it out to Gavin Lusk, and Gavin picks up a few yards before the coaches blow it dead. And basically, they're just tossing the ball back down and getting reset for another set of plays, or for another play rather. McAllister looking to Coach Gaines, trying to find out what Coach Gaines would like to see. McAllister pumps, throws it. Oh, man, nearly caught by Gavin Lusk.
Passing completed intended for number 4, Gavin Lusk.
McAllister hands it off to Gavin Lusk. Lusk goes up the middle, gets a few yards, and they're going to blow it dead. Finally getting that sun to go down a little bit, and it's starting to kind of feel a little bit of a breeze come through the window up here. Starting to feel a little bit nicer. McAllister. He's got the number 3 out there. He'll get a few yards.
Pass is complete. Number 3, Landon Larson.
Number 3, Landon Larson on that. We got Lusk coming off the field. Give him a little bit of a break. Talking about the stuff that you missed earlier while the internet was not cooperating. Volleyball got introduced, as I said. Everybody that's been paying attention, volleyball will be entering conference play this season as part of the 2A3. And as I said earlier, I don't have list of teams that they'll be playing against. But you can go out onto Facebook, find the Lady Wildcat Volleyball page, take a look at their schedule. One of the changes that I know of for sure is that there was a magazine game that was originally set for September 2nd. I think that has been moved to the 4th. I think there was some mix-ups on whether it was going to be a Labor Day. Labor Day? Yeah. I don't know my holidays super great, but that game got switched around to the 4th instead of the 2nd, so just going to have to keep that in mind. I did get Coach Day a new schedule with that change made, but I have not seen it posted anywhere yet. Volleyball was lots of fun last season, and I guess from what I've understood about some of the camps that they've attended this past season, it should be another fun run of it this year. Didn't have kind of a low number on the senior high girls front. I don't know if everybody was here or if who's just missing some girls, or if that's just the team this go around. But good number of girls on the on that volleyball squad, especially in the lower classes. You see Hudson McAllister back out here. Hudson through the air. Pass caught by Landon Larson. That'd be another Wildcat touchdown.
Landon Larson.
So on the ground, you'll probably see a lot of Hudson and Gavin Lusk. Through the air, you'll probably see Hudson go after that target of Landon Larson quite a few times, if I had to take any guesses. But that's the thing. Coaches are not going to show you everything that they've got planned in a little opening, introductory scrimmage type situation. They're going to be very vanilla, and I probably won't even see too much razzle dazzle in the benefit game next week with Atkins. But that will do it for the 7th grade and junior high Wildcats.
This Thursday at home for the benefit game at 5:30 against Atkins.
And as you were probably hearing Scott, next Thursday benefit games will begin, and 5:30 start time. That'll be junior highs, no 7th grade. That'll be junior highs and senior high football teams. So we get ready for band is setting up out here right now. We'll have their introductions in just a moment.
And now welcome to the field for 2024-25, Hector Band. The Hector Band is led by Melissa Bays. Band members Tyler Wood, Eli Stanek, Amberly Long, Lucy Davison, Skyland Droke, Leona Garrigus, Cadence Mason, Taylor Turner, Arthur Kennedy, Layton Pike, Joanna Rich, Caden Hope, Raylyn Mason, Isaac Chisholm. Silas Muncie. Connor Tyler. Lisa Elliott. Jace Cossey. Julia Clyatt. Lance Kennedy. Sophia Kendrick. Jesus Ricardes Martinez. Landon Hope. Lauren Melton. Alicia Branham. Jody Rich. Ella McElhaney. Megan Hardaway. Carter Corbett. And Ridge Weigel. And your Hector band will perform the fight song.
Excellent job by the Wildcat Band performing the Wildcat Fight song tonight for us. The band's got themselves some good numbers. Looks like, you know, quite a few kids. That's great. I mean, had a few years there where the band was pretty sparse, and this looks like this Melissa Bays, the head of the band department, has gotten those numbers back up. And I believe now we will, it's either going to be cheerleaders or, yeah, it's going to be cheerleaders. So we will have the Peewee cheerleaders out first.
Now coming onto the field will be your 2024 Hector Peewee cheerleaders.
And good number of Peewee cheerleaders. Peeween's dressed out in gray t-shirts. Going to have the introduction of all the cheerleaders this year all at one time.
After the introduction of the Peewee cheerleaders, we will do the junior high cheerleaders, then the senior high cheerleaders. Then they will perform a cheer and then a dance.
Got these different cheer moms and groups all trying to get these girls all lined up and everything.
All right, girls, are y'all ready? If you're ready, I want to hear "Go Cats" real loud. 1, 2, 3. If you're ready. Okay, it sounds like you're ready. All right, first for the Peewee cheerleaders. Jamie Eagles. Lindley K. Baker. Elizabeth Bickham.
They're all kind of separated, so I'm going to move my camera back and forth.
Parker Cook. Olivia Crow. Audrey Curtis. Riley Dixon. Rylan Everhart. Carter Ford. Adley Gray. Ellie Gray. Nevaeh Gray.
Yeah, they're all on each different end, so I'm not going to try to make y'all seasick by moving the camera around back and forth. Just back it out. And
Lila Hill. Layla Hull. Cora Jossmeyer. Cabela LaRue. Area Mason. Hazel Myers. Bella Newell. Mary Newell. Charlie Pierce. Gracie Rudder. Maisie Smith. Tatum Story. Mallory Turney. And Peyton Vincent. And now for your 2024 junior high cheerleaders. Your junior high cheerleaders are head coached by Faith McElhaney. Jacelyn Alderson. Riley Alexander. Sloan Bassett. Lydia Brown. Caitlin Garner. Piper Henderson. Braylon Kane. Madison Larson. Ella McElhaney. Lexi Morley. Madison Riddle. Bella Repetto. Brooklyn Snyder. And Mackenzie Walters. And now for your senior high cheerleaders. Cadence Davenport. Jordan DeWitt. Daniel Kane. Senior Serenity Roberts. Cheyenne Smart. Senior Braden Snyder. Talia Tennyson. Fawn Tilley. And senior Audrey Tyler.
routine here by the cheerleader. Whoops, I've gone to the wrong camera. Probably gonna have to talk through this, or else stream might get struck. Don't need that happening after the internet issues I've had. But like I said, take a look at that group of cheerleaders from Peewee on up. Large numbers. Good to see kids getting involved on all fronts, not just the athletic side. Like I said, lots of kids on the band, and lots of these girls out here, cheerleaders. A good job by these cheer moms and cheer sponsors, getting these girls ready to go. I know that some Pee-wee games have already kind of started, so I'm sure they've already been out a couple of times already. And now coming up right here is should be the senior high boys, and they will be joined by, I believe, the Pee-wee squad if they are here. I have not seen them as yet. Oh, yep, here they are. They're coming in from the other side on me. And unless there was a change in the plan, I believe these are just the fifth and sixth. I think I gave Scott a roster down there just a bit ago. Felt like I did anyway. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Y'all hold on just a moment. Pop down there and give this to Scott.
Okay, we got a roster now, so we're ready to go. Now for your 2024 5th and 6th grade Hector Peewee Wildcats.
All right.
Number 1, Jeremiah Regal.
Okay, we're going to start down here on this end with the 5th and 6th grade Pee-wee squad.
Number 7, Trevor White. Number 10, Nolan Ford. Number 15, Maddox Barton. Number 17, Knox Gray. Number 18, Rylan Weigel. Number 21, Emily Myers. Number 25, Riker Emerson. Number 29, Jonah Turley. Number 45, Silas Watts. Number 48, Jed Taylor. Number 50, Alvin Chisholm. Number 56, Bo Hediga. Number 60, Silas Hill. Number 62, Landon Robbins. Number 64, number 54, Silas Lusk. I apologize, he's not on the roster. Number 62, Landon Robbins. Number 67, David Heflin. Number 74, Lucas Mearns. And number 88, Jace Witt. Your coaches for the Peewee Wildcats, head coach Drake Riley, Assistant Coach Brad Watts, Assistant Coach Kobe Barton, and Commissioner Tyler Bashir. Give a big round of applause to your Peewee Wildcats. And now for your Hector Senior Wildcats. Number 2, Lucas Baker. Number 3, Kaden Manrique. Number 4, Aiden Hamilton. Number 5, Grayson Mulder. Number 6, Senior Hunter Burns. Number 7, Brewer Story. Number 9, Justin Duval. Number 10, Dawson Hall. Number 11, Senior Braddock Watts. Number 13, Drew Newport. Number 14, Braxton Knowles. Senior number 16, Brandon Graham. Senior number 18, Kenton Short. Number 19, Justin Duval. Senior number 22, Landon Darter. Number 24, Hayden Millsap. Senior number 30, Hayden Harrison. Senior number 34, David McCarter. Number 53, Anderson Bowley. Senior number 55, Cole Huffman. Senior number 56, Charlie Abbey. Number 58, Wyatt Pruitt. Senior number 60, Zeke Julian. Number 62, Forrest Cronister. Number 63, Blake Brown. Number 64, Cameron Tennyson. Number 66, Andrew Heflin. Number 71, Eli Tilley. And number 77, Trey Rapovo. Your managers for your senior Wildcats, Mackenzie Moore, Mackenzie George, and Addie Campbell.
There are your Peewee and Senior High squads on the football front. They're going to come on out here into the field and see what the it says. They're gonna go out here and I think go through their little stretching sessions, I guess. And I think the Peewees will find themselves a buddy to partner up with out here. And
Your Peewee football team will
basically the rundown sheet says Peewee Senior High will do their thing. Whatever that is, I have no idea. Then the Peewee will leave and Senior High will finish up with their own little bit of the presentation. Talked about the schedules and stuff earlier. I completely forgot about the way I have things set up this year. Give me just a moment. Talked about the volleyball schedule a little bit ago. There is volleyball. And as you can see, going to begin their season on August 27th versus Nemo Vista here at home. The volleyball will be playing in the new gym this year. I have not been up there to see what the new court looks like, but I think they've gotten the stripes and everything down on the floor for them to be able to play in there. Also, as far as the live stream front, we have not got it created yet, but it will have its own YouTube channel. There will be Thursday nights that volleyball will be playing and junior high football will be playing at the same time. I cannot be in two places at the same time, so we will have volleyball on one channel, football on the other. Think of it as an ESPN1 and ESPN2. That's basically what you're going to have on that front. And talked about that magazine game, or at magazine, on in early September. That game is, like I said, changed to the 4th now, as opposed to the schedule on Facebook that just still says the 2nd. Taking a look now at the Peewee football schedule. Like I said, they've already kind of started, I think. At least some of them have. And but the schedule that I got from Commissioner Brashear puts the first games that these kids will be playing on August 17th. It's a Lamar Jamboree, and got some teams on the schedule that some heavy hitters. You got some teams from Morrilton. You got Dardanelle, Clarksville, Pottsville. Perryville, and so if you got a chance, come on out and support these kids. They need it just as much as the other groups. They should be some. Knowing some of the kids that I know on this Peewee group, they're talented. They're gonna put out some fun stuff for all of you to see. So come on out and support them. Moving on to the junior high side of things. Junior high schedule and senior high schedule, everybody knows, is pretty much the same thing, except one team plays on Thursday and then the other team plays on Friday. Next week, junior highs will also have Atkins up here as part of that benefit game. Next week, August 29th, that is bye week, and start of September, they will be making trips to Perryville and Yellowville Summit, come back here at home to play Magazine, Mountain Pine, and Bigelow, and final 4 games of the season at Mountainburg, at Mount Ida, JC Westside, and at Conway Christian. Now, the situation with Conway Christian, as I was told a couple of weeks ago by our athletic director, basketball coach Ben Freeman, Conway Christian is now going to make people pay to live stream a football game from their place. That may just be senior high, it may be junior high, it may be both. I don't know. They want a fee to. They want to charge people to do a live stream from their place, because I guess they charge people for their live stream, and so we'll have to figure that out. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of mechanism in place to get that done, so we don't have to worry about that. But I mean, if anybody watched any of the games from the last couple of years, we've had Conway Christian fans pop into our live stream and be watching and commenting out there, and that we don't mind at all. If they want to come out and watch ours, that's up to them. But that's just something they've wanted to put in place. But moving on with the schedules. Got the senior high schedule, like I said, pretty much the same, just on Fridays instead of Thursday. But Atkins benefit game next week, as we've said, and pretty much the same thing, bye week. We'll have Perryville and Yellowville Summit both coming here. Late September into early October, we go to Danville, Mountain Pine, and Bigelow. Come back home on October 11th for homecoming against Mountainburg. October 18th versus Mount Ida. Go to JC Westside on the 25th. Come back home and play Conway Christian for senior night. And then final game of the season will be at Magazine. And the senior high team looking for their 13th playoff appearance in a row. But yep, that's a look at all your schedules. I nearly forgot that I had that set up. But anyway, just some fun stuff I decided to play around with inside the broadcaster this year. So I believe now, well, unless we're going to separate these two squads. I think last year they did a thing where they did run a few plays, but they senior boys have had very explicit instructions to hold back, just let them have some fun. We're just gonna have some fun with this. Don't want to see anybody hurt a small child, or heck, you might see one of these small kids hurt one of the senior high boys. Who knows? So the quarterback for your Peewee squad will be Maddox Barton, I believe, is what Scott said. And we got a run. Side, he's going to come around the side. Oh, he's going to be tagged there. That was number 4, Ruger Fillion, on that run. They'll pick up a first down on that one in a real game situation. Oh, low snap. Ball kind of got away from him. They're going to pick it back up. He's going to take off with it. Oh, and he gets gobbled up there by number 11, Braddock Watts.
The one scared to tackle him, number 11, Braddock Watts.
Scott's making a little bit of fun of the senior high squad members that are in on these plays. Barton with a toss over, and ball will fall incomplete.
Pass was incomplete. Lieutenant number 18, Rylan Lytle.
Another low snap. And Darter. Darter came through a little bit quick. Didn't hardly even give him enough time to pick the ball up to try to make any decisions with it.
Number 22, Landon Darter.
They'll advance the ball up a little bit right to midfield. Good snap that time. And they're going to hand it around a little bit. Oh, and 45 just runs right into Landon Darter. Didn't have anywhere to go. They're going to keep advancing them forward a little bit, though. Senior high squad must be getting penalized every play. Run up the middle, and he's found some open room. That's number 18.
Number 18, Rylan Lytle with the kick.
I didn't really hear what the name was on that, and I don't have my roster. He's going to be stopped, though, by Grayson Mulder, but he'll pick up the first down yardage and advance the ball. A little bit of a high snap. Barton got a hold of it. Pass. Oh, come on. Braddock Watts jumping up and snatching that ball out of the air.
Number 11, Braddock Watts with the interception. We have a flag for pass interference on Braddock Watts.
They're going to call for a pass interference on Braddock Watts and advance the ball forward. Funny part about it is Braddock is the brother-in-law to Coach Riley out here for this Peewee squad. Runner goes forward. Picks up a couple, I guess. Kind of tough to see some of these little ones when they disappear into a crowd, especially looking through a viewfinder where everything else is very much smaller. Barton hands off to number 7. And 7 makes it into the end zone.
Number 7, Trevor White.
They said his last name is White. On that touchdown for the Peewee squad. This Peewee squad managed to move the ball down the field pretty well. Like I said, probably had several penalties on that senior boys squad. And looking for a 2-point conversion. Barton is going to roll around and steps on in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good for the Peewee squad.
Number 15, Maddox Barton.
Looks like we're going to have a new set of a few changes here on the senior high side. Peewees will turn around, reverse field, go back the other direction now. Barton going to go to the air, and pass falls incomplete. Handoff up the middle.
Number 7, Mason White with the carry.
Going to be stopped by
He's brought down to number 30, Hayden Harrison.
number 30, Hayden Harrison. Hand off up the middle again. Looks like
Trevor White with the carry.
White up the middle and
Number 30, Hayden
gets
Harrison.
stopped once again by Hayden Harrison. Going to try out a few new things next week with the game in Atkins. Some of y'all last season were asking for down and distance. Going to give that a shot. We'll see how it goes. If it's too complicated for me to keep track of and keep the flow of the game going, we may have to abandon it. But we're going to give it a shot, see how it goes. Have that up on screen with everything else. A few little changes to the board that I've made in between during the summer while I've been working on it. And who knows, if it's anything like last year. I started out the last season with one style of board, and I changed it for the next week, I think. I may have actually made 2 or 3 changes last year on that board. And we've got a Peewee
Number 7,
broken
Trevor White.
free. Oh, man.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
They're gonna give him a touchdown because
Can't run all the way down there, so they just let him stop.
they're gonna count that as a touchdown for the Peewees. They're gonna say the senior high squad wouldn't be able to catch him. Peewees will retain possession. Oh, pass nearly caught. Just falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 45, Solix Watts.
Silex Watts out there. Nearly got a hold of that pass. Handoff. Tries to go up the middle. Going to be stopped. Looks like it'll be Watts again. Stopped by, look like Hayden Harrison again. I think he's just the one he's just the big body there that's in the way. Harrison, the younger brother of Josh Cash Harrison, played a couple of years ago. Hand off Silex. Oh, tries to get the pass back to Barton, and Barton just drops it.
Passes on completely to number 15, Maddox Barton.
We finally got the sun out of the way. It's still warm enough up here in this press box, but it's tolerable now. I would like to see it get pretty cool before we get into the heart of football season. Last year, even into November when we had the playoff game at Carlisle, it was, I mean, you had a couple of nights where it kind of got a little bit chilly, but not super bad. And I remember at Carlisle last season in that playoff game, I was wearing short sleeves. It didn't get really cold until football season was over with and got into basketball season. Run here. He's not going to be caught. Number 4, Ruger Fillion, into the end zone for a touchdown.
Number 4, Ruger Fillion.
Good job by Ruger finding the opening there and finding open room to work with and getting on around through and in for the touchdown. Barton gonna try to plow his way in. He does. 2-point conversion good by the Peewee squad. Got a few new faces on the senior high team. Lots of kids that I'm still familiar with, but a few of them that's moved up from junior high ball. See, saw Caden Manrique out there. He's going to be fun to watch on this senior high squad. Lots of fun last season, man. He was, he was like a highlight reel in and of himself.
Number 7, Trevor White with the carry.
Number 7, White with the carry. Gets a good chunk of yardage there for the Peewees.
Who's starting number 4, Aiden Hamilton.
To give credit to Hamilton for the stop on the senior high squad. A low snap, kind of bounced up and back in. Pass over to Silex Watts, and he's going to be stopped by his own brother. Stopped and pulled down by his own brother, Braddock Watts.
He was bullied by his own brother, number 11, Braddock Watts.
They called Braddock Silex's little brother. Oh, man. Barton. Pass is complete.
He's to the 10, 25, touchdown, catch, number 21, Emily Myers.
Number 21, Myers, with a great pass reception and run for the touchdown for the Peewee squad. Group is giving this senior high squad all they can handle. Some fun stuff. And I think they may go ahead and say that's it for the Peewees. But as I said earlier, y'all come out and support the Peewee squad. There's some good guys that are handling these kids. And Drake Riley is head coach. Like I said, Braddock Watts and Colton Barton as assistants, and former coach and now commissioner Tyler Brashear. Sure they would love to come out here and watch these boys play to a huge group of fans. And Wildcat Nation's never been shy about sending lots of fans to different places. We talk about it a lot. We travel extremely well, and we got a good following. Travel extremely well. Got a good following online on the live stream front too. There's lots of people that I know that if I was on Facebook tonight, I'd be able to look over here at my screen and I'd see comments coming through from all kinds of these different people that consistently watch us. And it looks like we've got senior high group going to be running a few little drills here. Pass to Grayson Mulder. They ain't going to catch him. But I'll just back the camera out so I can sit here and talk a little bit. Like I said, next week, benefit games against the Atkins Red Devils. I know that they've gone through a couple of some rough seasons, and they're looking to get everything back on track down there at in Red Devil land. New coach, Austin Dobbs. Well, I say new to the senior high program. Well, new in terms of that he has now got the head coach label on him. How about I just say that? He's been the one directing everything for the junior high squads there, and had some pretty good success with junior high. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of success he can have on the senior high front. He comes in after Matt Porter had been promoted to athletic director, and yeah. So should be some fun stuff next week. Talk about the changes at Atkins. What about the changes here in Hector? You have former coach and superintendent Mark Taylor heading out. Takes himself a job at Arch Ford. Be a director. I don't know what his official title is, but which made room for Miss Shawn Hedinga, I believe. That's how it's supposed to be pronounced. I've talked to her one time, and I think she told me that I got it correct that first time. But if you haven't met her yet, please make sure you go up and meet her. She's very nice. Going to be a lot of fun, I think, here with us, and I'll be sure to welcome her in, and as all Hector fans do, we're very welcoming people, I believe, and yeah, just looks like some good things on the horizon coming up. We still have a few drills being done here. Some good passes and good catches being made. Talk about another change that I haven't even addressed yet. Drew Newport stepping in as the QB1 this season, taking over for Jackson Taylor. And Last time we saw Drew fill that QB1 spot was a couple of years ago as a member of the junior high team. And take a look at him there. Pass was caught down here, and I didn't have my camera on it. But yeah, Drew's a talented quarterback in his own right. He made a couple of appearances this past season, and this year he takes the reins as the lead guy. He'll have Kenton Story backing him up. And guys sitting here looking for Kenton, and there he is right there, number 18. You got Lucas Baker out there as well. Lucas, a few appearances that he made last season. One of the best ones was coaches putting him in at Mountainburg and him just running all over the Dragons there late in the game. Some of the funniest stuff, just pouring it on basically. But let's take a look here at Drew. Drew, pump fakes, gonna hurl it downfield. Gonna have, I'd probably consider that a little bit of pass interference on Lucas Baker. Looked like a little bit of contact. Didn't get a great look at it. Sitting here trying to run camera and talk and everything at the same time, but Drew again. Ball's in the air and pass falls incomplete. And Drew, pass. Oh man, just in and through the hands. That's just these kids giving themselves a hard time down there. Not trying to let them catch any passes, but Drew's putting a good pass out there for them. Part of getting a new quarterback into the system is figuring out the timing, and I think Darter, that would probably be a completion. Yeah, Darter's giving the signal that it would be a completion. So we've had this one group up here get one more pass out of Newport, and that one gets batted away. So we got this group down here. Coming in to get them something to drink. Looked like that pass was intended. We had another, Drew still tossing them out there, but like there would have been a pass interference again, this time on number 10. The pass was intended for Lucas Baker. Drew's going to try to fire off another one, and that one gets batted away by Grayson Mulder. Like I said, these are good-looking passes. Just a good job by these boys that are playing some defense to just show what they got a little bit. Taking a look at the chat, we got somebody named Kaylee says, "Go Wildcats." Appreciate you watching, Kaylee, wherever you are. To see what they've got going on. Like I said, the run sheet just basically said Peewee and Senior High will do their thing, and Peewee will leave, and Senior High will finish up. So no real direction on what was going to be happening out here for this part of the Meet the Cats event. been a long summer, I will say that. Had lots of things going on around my place. Never felt like I was going to get done with. And then all of a sudden, you turn around and you take a look at the calendar and it says, oh, you're almost to August. And then you get into August and you're just like, man, where did my time go? Trying to get everything put together and set up. And I can tell you this, after the summer I've had, I will be glad to get back on the road a little bit and start doing some football games again. Be some fun stuff to get back out there and call games again. I'm happy to see that we have been live for over an hour and 15 minutes. We have not had another internet issue. I think I do remember somebody telling me last season that up here in the press box, the internet up here, if it has an issue, you may have to just unplug it and plug it back in. That's what we did. So maybe something where I have to remember that. Hopefully it's all running like it's supposed to be for next week. Looks like we got a group heading out now. We got some guys down here on the other side that's getting on some practice gear, some yellow pullover vests.
Quarterback for your Wildcats, number 13, Drew Newport.
Looks like we'll run a few plays. Coach is trying to make sure that everybody is situated where they need to be for this. Here we go. Kid coming out late. Drew gonna take off himself. He picks up a
number 13, Drew
good
Newport,
few yards.
Good enough for Hector Wildcat.
They're gonna give him first down yardage on that run. Drew will have, he's going to send Kenton in motion. Pass goes out to Grayson Mulder.
Pass complete, number 5, Grayson Mulder. We start with number 34, David McCarter.
Drew, toss.
Number 2, Lucas Baker with the carry.
Lucas Baker on that run.
For Hector Wildcat.
We're going to give him first down yardage. Baker is quick. Got to look at it right there. Quick enough that I couldn't tell which one it was that had a hold of it until he got stopped and I could see his number on the front of his jersey. Newport swing the pass out there. That's to Grayson Mulder, and looked like it may have.
Number 5, Grayson Mulder.
They're going to say that he completed it. It looked like it popped out. I couldn't tell if it was if he was still in bounds or out of bounds by the time it popped out. They're going to say it was complete. Good snap. Newport gets it out to Lucas Baker.
Pass complete, number 2, Lucas Baker. Good stop by number 16, Brandon Graham.
I'm not sure how well I can hear, but stop by number 16, it's Graham. Drew gets the pass out there.
Touchdown, Wildcats, number 18, Kenton Story.
Caught by Kenton Story. I may not have had the camera on there quick enough to see that. My timing is off. Just got to get everything back on track, even for me. But good pass by Drew Newport. Good catch by Kenton Story for a touchdown, or what would be a touchdown. Not sure if you're going to see very much in the way of a kicking game. Lined up in two-point conversion. Drew going to run it in himself, and two-point conversion is good. Yeah, like I said, not sure how much you will see extra points being kicked. Not sure how much you'll see a field goal be kicked this year. Jackson Taylor was kind of a unicorn in that respect, that he found somebody that could almost do it all. Could play offense as a quarterback, play defense, and then also get out there on special teams and kick field goals and extra points. But changing directions now. I believe I looked at it right. I know there's people that question the competence of the people at Hooten's and their ranking systems and things like that. That's who I'm going to go by. That's the only one I feel like has some legitimacy. They've been in the game a lot longer. But I believe they've got Hector picked to finish third behind. They're going to get. They give Conway Christian a lot of props this season. They got them picked to finish the conference number 1, Bigelow at number 2, and I believe Hector at number 3. Which is still saying something. I mean, for Hector, going to be possibly finishing third when you've got teams like Mount Ida coming in. Not sure what kind of condition they're in. I know they've had a little bit of a rough couple years, but usually a powerhouse. I know we had them up here a few years ago in a playoff game. As Drew Newport finds some open room, they're going to blow that dead, even though there was no contact made. At least I didn't see any contact. I'll advance the ball forward a little bit up here to midfield. But yeah, in terms of like I said, the Hooten's rankings, they've got us picked third, which is respectable for the types of competition we'll be having this season. Pass complete to Grayson Mulder down there. He's going to be forced out of bounds by Caden Manrique. Good job by Manrique not not backing down and getting Grayson out of there. Drew takes off up the middle by himself, and they're going to blow it dead.
Number 15, Drew Newport with the carry.
Drew. I think he was going to take off and head for the corner of the end zone on his own, but they're going to blow the whistle, and reset. Try it again. A little bit of a break in the play call there. Hand off to Story. Story up the middle, in for the touchdown.
Number 18, Kenton Story.
Kenton Story, a couple of years ago, had himself an injury to start the season in that scrimmage game out here with Dover, and missed a good chunk of it. And last season, though, came back, and he was fun to watch. He, you know, he's a fun personality. He's a fun kid to talk to and deal with a little bit. But I know he's probably going to be trying to find every great moment he can this season, being senior year. You got 10 seniors on this team, and they're all going to be looking to have as good of a time with it as they can. I remember last season at Palestine Wheatley watching Kenton take off on a long run. Got a pass by Drew Newport, caught.
Pass complete, number 5, Grayson Mulder.
By Grayson Mulder. They're going to whistle him. And reset the play. About the 35. Mulder would have been gone in an actual game situation. That's probably one of the best receptions I've seen. Or not really the best, but best ones come in an actual game. But one of the best, prettiest passes and catches that I've seen Grayson make in open field. Typically when you see Grayson making catches, he's somewhere about to do a tightrope on the sideline, finding his way in. That time, like I said, out in the middle of the field. Drew takes a shot, and it's going to be intercepted.
Pass is intercepted by number 10, Dawson Hall.
By number 10, Dawson Hall. Good job by Hall getting in the way there. Some of these guys look small down there, and I'm not trying to make fun, but Hall looks very small down there for a senior high squad kid. I mean, that's just something that you've ran into in the last few years. Just kind of some smaller bodies. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes not. Kenton Story up the middle.
Number 18, King Story with the pick.
Had him some good yardage there. Would have made it on into the end zone, but they coaches are whistling it. They're going to make them line up again for another play. Pop this back up on the screen. Last season, Senior High Cats 7-5, 3-2. Like we talked about, the had one of the best games I have ever seen at Mineral Springs. A team that had not been beaten hardly at all. I don't think, maybe only had one loss, and was looked at as a favorite to go deep in the playoffs. Possibly even make a good run at the state title. Hector went down in there and took care of business on a Jackson Taylor field goal with about maybe like a minute or so left in that game. Hector was able to keep Mineral Springs contained for that last bit of time. I believe that's going to be it for the Meet the Cats event. But like I said, you get to that Mineral Springs game, you get to Carlisle last season, and gave the Bison everything they could handle. Ended up losing that one by a touchdown. I think it was like 27-20, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And Carlisle was another team, just a powerhouse. Are consistently kind of one of those types of teams. But like I said, that will do it for the scrimmaging portions of. That'll do it for the whole entire Meet the Cats event tonight. Like I said, I apologize for the internet issue that happened, kept you from seeing the first part of this. I do have a bit of that recorded, but you will hear me talk about the fact that, there's internet issues and this and that, as they just gave Drew the ball to maybe just try to punt there. And, I mean, it was a good sky punt. But, yeah, like I said, appreciate y'all that did come back and tune in with us tonight. Going to be a fun season. I'm hoping that we can have some fun with this and do it up as big as we can for year 3 here, or at least my 3rd year here on Cat TV. But like I said, everybody come on out next week. Going to be some fun stuff out here with the Atkins Red Devils. They'll be coming into town for a benefit game. Junior high will start at 5:30. Senior highs will follow up at 7. But I think on that note, gonna shut this down, call it a night, and we will see y'all next week right here from Wildcat Stadium here in Hector, Arkansas. Y'all have a good night, and go Cats.